Breaking news now. According to a recent survey, a majority of Russians, 67%, do not want their next president to be older than 70 years old. According to Verstka, 68% of respondents to a recent survey by the independent research company Russian Field said they do not want Russia's next president to be older than 70. Vladimir Putin turns 71 in October, and in March, Russians will vote for a new president. 40% of respondents said they are against electing a Muslim president, and 28% said they are against electing a woman to the presidency. Non-traditional sexual orientation received lower approval ratings than both old age and being female. 80% of people polled said they wouldn't want an openly gay or lesbian leader in the White House. In addition, 42% of respondents said they wouldn't want someone from the North Caucasus to be president, while 35% said they wouldn't want a businessman, 33% said they wouldn't want someone who was Jewish, and 32% said they wouldn't want someone younger than 40 to be president. Almost a third of those polled are against electing a president from Russian-occupied territory. At the same time, military affiliation was seen as the most desirable quality in a future president by those polled. 27% of respondents thought it would be an asset, while 28% thought it would be a turn-off. A survey found that 30% of people who were asked who they would vote for in the 2024 election chose Vladimir Putin. There were 1,496 participants in the survey that ran from September 2 to 10. Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich lost an appeal in Moscow that would have prevented his continued detention pending trial. Gershkovich, 31 years old, was arrested in Russia for spying almost 6 months ago. He was accused by Russian authorities of trying to steal military secrets. He, the Wall Street Journal, and the United States government have all denied these claims. His pre-trial detention was extended after a decision was made in August to do so. Linda Thomas Greenfield, the United States ambassador to the United Nations, and Gershkovich's family have been advocating for his release from Moscow's Lefortovo prison. On Tuesday, the city court in Moscow upheld its earlier decision. The journalist's pre-trial detention was extended by a judge at Moscow's Lefortovo court until November 30. The hearing was a closed-door affair. TASS, the Russian news agency, reported that the WSJ journalist would remain in detention until then. Following a closed-session review of the lawyer's complaint, the Moscow City Court decided to remove the material regarding E. Gershkovich from appeal consideration and send the material to the Lefortovo District Court of Moscow to eliminate the circumstances impeding the consideration of the criminal case in the appellate court, according to a statement released by the court. The reasons for the court's refusal to hear Gershkovich's appeal are unknown. A lower court is likely to be given the case once again. The Foreign Ministry of Russia had accredited the American journalist, who was 31 years old, so that he could do his job there. On March 29 of this year, he was reporting from the Russian city of Yekaterinburg when he was detained by agents of the Federal Security Service, FSB, the KGB's successor. This is the first time a journalist from the West has been detained in Russia on espionage charges since the Cold War ended. Gershkovich faces up to 20 years in prison if he is found guilty. Russian law specifies a maximum prison term of 20 years for spies found guilty of their crime.